since you're here, would you mind giving me something to put on?
You are very suspicious, Mr. Bond.
Oh, I find I live much longer that way.
Well, that's quite a nice little nothing you're almost wearing. I approve.
I'm Mr. Kill.
Well, there's a name to die for.
Mr. Bond is indeed a very rare breed, soon to be made extinct.
Miss Anders, I didn't recognize you with your clothes on.
Morning, Q. Sorry about the leg. Huh. Skiing?
Hunting.
That'll bring tears to your eyes.
I finished dressing.
Oh, please don't. Not on my account.
I'm now aiming precisely at your groin. Says speak or forever hold your peace.
Such a delicate touch.
Sheer magnetism, darling.
I don't need a goddamn wheelchair.
No? You do now.
Do you know him?
Not socially. His name's Jaws. He kills people.
Who are you?
My name is Pussy Galore.
I must be dreaming.
You're not a sportsman, Mr. Bond. Why did you break off the encounter with my pet python?
I discovered he had a crush on me.
Welcome to Scotland.
Hi, I'm Plenty.
But of course you are.
Plenty O'Toole.
Named after your father, perhaps?
If you're Q, does that make him R?
Ah, yes, the legendary 007 wit. Or at least half of it.
You have a nasty habit of surviving.
Well, you know what they say about the fittest.
Oh, the things I do for England.
You'll release this section of the roof and engage and fire the passenger ejector seat.
Ejector seat? You're joking.
I never joke about my work, 007.
Who's strangling the cat?
Strangling a cat. That is Irina, my mistress.
Very talented girl. She has a lovely mouth, that Anita.
Yes, I see what you mean.
She should have kept her mouth shut.
Oh, I'm just here for the birds. Ornithologist.
Ornithologist, huh? Wow. Now there's a mouthful.
Money penny. What gives?
Me, given an ounce of encouragement.
That looked like a boat. Stuck in the sheriff's car there, Eddie? Boy, where you been all your life? That there's one of them new car boats.
Yes, well, you wouldn't have a smaller piece of thread than that, would you, Q? Somebody seems to have stuck a knife in my wallet.
Oh, they missed you. What a pity.
Hang on, James.
The thought had occurred to me.
She always did enjoy a good squeeze.
The girl left in hysterics.
Found your technique too violent?
What is this?
I've had a few optional extras installed.
Can you swim?
He thinks I'm still a virgin.
Yes, well, you get your clothes on, and I'll buy you an ice cream.
Why can't you just be a good boy and die? You first. You second.
All those feathers and he still can't fly.
The second is...
Yes. Considerably.
J.W., let me have a word with you. J.W., now this fella's from London, England. He's an Englishman working in cooperation with our boys, a sort of secret agent.
Secret agent? On whose side?
Oh, we can't all be geniuses, can we? Tell me, does the toppling of American missiles really compensate for having no hands?
The ultimate in British engineering.
You must be joking.
Are you all right?
Switch the bloody machine off!
Varga's behind you.
Really?
He must have followed us.
I think he got the point.
007.
My God, what's Bond doing?
I think he's attempting re-entry, sir.
Are you with our group?
No, ma'am, I'm with the economy tour.
He had lots of guts.
Just give me 1 second, lover.
Good evening. I'm afraid you've caught me with more than my hands up.
I think you've made your point, Goldfinger. Thank you for the demonstration.
Choose your next witticism carefully, Mr. Bond. It may be your last.
You missed, Mr. Bond. Did I? As you said, such good sport.
Bond, James Bond. Meet Nina and Verushka.
Lose the girls, Valentine. We need to talk.
Why am I suddenly worried that I'm not carrying enough insurance?
Shocking.
What happened?
He got the boot.
Mr. Big, where the hell does he fit into this mess?
A genuine Felix Leiter. Illuminating.
Stop that! I've got friends in this town!
Exceptionally fine shot.
I didn't know there was a pool down there.
It's the insurance damage waiver for your beautiful new car. Will you need collision coverage?
Yes.
Fire?
Probably.
Property destruction?
Definitely.
Personal injury?
I hope not, but accidents do happen.
They frequently do with you.
Well, that takes care of the normal wear and tear. Do I need any other protection?
Only from me, 007, unless you bring that car back in pristine order.
How do you kill 5 hours in Rio if you don't samba?
Do you expect me to talk?
No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
I'll see you later, Mr. Bond.
So you put your money where your mouth is.
Well, he's certainly left with his tails between his legs.
You don't need the gun, Commander.
That depends on your definition of safe sex.
My dear uncooperative Domino.
How do you know that? How do you know my friends call me Domino?
It's on the bracelet on your ankle.
So, what sharp little eyes you've got.
Wait till you get to my teeth.
Yourself.
My turn. I win. What do you say to that?
It's a waste of good scotch.
In Japan, men always come first. Women come second.
I might just retire to here.
I'm the money.
Every penny of it.
You wouldn't kill me. You'd miss me.
Yes.
Dive, Bond!
I never miss.
This never happened to the other fella.
Backseat driver.
One of my friends sits this one out. She's just dead.
Walther PPK. 7.65 millimeter. Only 3 men I know use such a gun. I believe I've killed 2 of them.
Lucky me.
I think not.
What happened? Where's Goldfinger?
Playing his golden harp.
Now what are you doing?
Just being disarming, darling.
What are you doing here? Looking for shells?
No, I'm just looking.
Suppose I were to kill you for a thrill.
I can think of something more sociable to do.
You are a funny man, Mr. Bond. Ah! Yeah! Ah! Ah! Yes! 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 Now the whole world's gonna know that you died scratching my balls.
You look pale, Mr. Bond. I hope I didn't frighten you.
Well, you see, I've always been a nervous passenger.
Some men just don't like to be driven.
No, some men just don't like to be taken for a ride.
Bond, what do you think you're doing?
Keeping the British hand up, sir.
That gun looks more fitting for a woman.
You know much about guns, Mr. Bond?
No, I know a little about women.
I trust you can handle this contraption, Q.
It goes by hot air.
Oh, then you can.
Manners, odd job. I thought you always took your hat off to a lady.
I hope the third is where your real talent lies.
One rises to meet a challenge.
Do you always arm yourself for a rendezvous?
Occasionally, I seem to be accident-prone.
Sergeant, make sure he doesn't get away.
Still better than looking cleverer than you are.
Aren't you in the wrong room, Mr. Bond?
Not from where I'm standing.
Moneypenny, I'm devastated. What would I ever do without you?
As far as I can remember, James, you've never had me.
Where's Kananga?
Well, he always did have an inflated opinion of himself.
I take it that this is not a social call, 007.
Correct. You should have brought lilies.
Flattery will get you nowhere, but don't stop trying.
Vodka martini. Plenty of ice, if you can spare it.
Why?
Horrible woman.
Yes, she's had her kicks.
Kill her. She means nothing to me.
Go ahead. Shoot him. He means nothing to me.
You never take me to dinner looking like this, James. You never take me to dinner, period.
I would, you know. Only Anne would have me court-martialed for illegal use of government property.
Do please try and return some of this equipment in pristine order. Don't touch that. It's my lunch.
Makes me feel reborn.
If you'd just been born, wouldn't you be naked?
You're not retiring anytime soon. Are you?
Now, pay attention, 007. I've always tried to teach you two things. First, never let them see you bleed.
And the second?
Always have an escape plan.
What is your occupation?
That's not the sort of thing that looks good on a form.
Beg your pardon? Forgot to knock.
First time for everything. Yes.
What makes you think this is my first time?
Oh, Mr. Bond.
Welcome. Please fasten seatbelt and obey all instructions for a safe trip.
Thought you'd pay more attention to a female voice.
I think we've met.
I am not interested in your sordid escapades.
Is anything the matter, Sir Hilary?
Just a slight stiffness coming on.
Now, pay attention, 007. I want you to take great care of this equipment. There are one or two rather special accessories.
Q, have I ever let you down?
Frequently.
You always were a cunning linguist, James. Don't ask. Don't tell.
So the tribe will then decide who in the end will marry the chief's son. She's saying that.
Yes, I think I got it without the subtitles.
I could have given you the world.
The world is not enough.
Foolish sentiment.
Family motto.
Sit. You're one of the most beautiful girls I've ever seen.
Thank you. But I think my mouth is too big.
No, it's the right size. For me, that is.
.007. What took you so long?
Oh, I got into some deep water.
I'm looking for Dr. Goodhead.
You just found her.
A woman?
Your powers of observation do you credit, Mr. Bond.
I think they were on their way to a funeral.
In the old days, if an agent did something that embarrassing, he'd have the good sense to defect. Christ, I miss the Cold War.
Are you, quite sure I can't persuade you to stay the night?
When one is in Egypt, one should delve deeply into its treasures.
Vodka martini. Shaken or stirred?
Do I look like I give a damn?
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
That's putting it mildly, 007.
They'll print anything these days.
Had no head for heights.
Where's your butler friend?
Oh, he blew a fuse.
Play it again, son.
Who are you working for, Professor?
Well, you might as well know, as you won't live to use the information. I'm working for...
Mr. Smith & Wesson. And you've had your six.
Perfect image, Q.
Really, 007. Look, I haven't time for these adolescent antics.